Alright, so today we're heading off on one of my favourite jet ski trips, Tin Can Bay to Hervey Bay, pulling the Kingfisher Resort for a beer on the way through. And let's just have a good old day. We've got 4 of us on the skis. Tanya's out there somewhere. Shane over here. It's going to be a good day. Let's go.
It is a little bit windy, but she'll be right. There's meant to be a storm coming too, we'll see.
Alright, start to a hectic trip. Hervey Bay, here we come.
As we expected with the storm brewing, it was going to be a rough trip up, but hey, once you're on the way, you got to keep going, you can't stop. Took us a good couple of hours, but we finally arrived at Kingfisher Bay, anchored the skis up and went up for a much deserved beer and some lunch. The wind here was blowing like crazy, and I've never actually seen waves on the beach at Kingfisher Bay like that. It wasn't too long before Shane's jet ski broke the anchor. It was sitting on the sand. I thought we'll just leave it there, and you know, we came back down and 2 of the skis had broken the anchor on the sand, so thought we'd better push them back into the water and make the trek across the bay before the tide went out too far and we won't be able to make it. So there's 2 ways to get across from Kingfisher to Hervey Bay. One's going around the outside of Big Woody Island in the deep water, and the other way is cutting on the inside of the islands through the shallows and hope you don't hit a sandbar. So we opted for the shallows and try not to hit a sandbar, just hoping for a bit smoother of a ride because we were still soaking wet from the trip from Tin Can. And when we arrived at the marina, it was, we were pretty happy to get there because it was a wet trip and a rough trip. As we pulled into the marina, we're thinking, where's Shane and Kelly? And little did we know, Kelly's ski had just run out of fuel. So Shane had to hook up a tow rope and tow the last bit of the trip in. By this point in the day, I wanted nothing more than just to jump in a hot shower and wash that salt off me. But, you know, the marina was pretty confusing. Actually, it took us about 20 minutes to find our berth, where we're tying the skis up for the night. Kelly's getting towed in there. But, yeah, we made it. We've made it to Hervey Bay. Sky had cleared up and it wasn't looking too bad in the afternoon. Next morning, we wake up, black clouds and rain. And we're thinking, you know, we've got a 75k trip back, but you know, there's only one way back because that's the way we got there. So we're headed back to the marina, fueled the skis up. We had to tow Kelly around to the fuel bowser because her ski was still out of fuel, and then we're, you know, getting ready to make the trip back. So still dark clouds as we're driving out of the marina at Hervey Bay, but you know, the trip must go on. And as I said before, there's only one way to get back when you jet ski there. So as we expected, we came out, waters were rough, and we thought it was going to be a slow trip back, but the sky was starting to clear up a bit. So we're hopeful we might get part of the trip where we get a good run on the skis. Now, not too far into the trip, we did finally come across some smoother water. So it was good to finally get on the smooth water, open the skis up, and just have some good old fun on them. You know, if you haven't got a jet ski, guys, get one because they are so much fun. You can't describe how much fun you have out on the jet skis on the water, just racing around with your mates and just having a good old time. You know, going to Hervey Bay is definitely one of my favourite trips we do on the skis, and we've done it many times over the year. It's, you know, it's a good 75k trip each way, but it's really good to just get out there and just have a good time on them. You know, as we got closer back to Tin Can, as expected, it got rough again, but it wasn't too bad. So we made the trip back all in one piece. All the skis went well. You know, and I'm ready to plan my next trip again. So hopefully a couple more of our friends have got skis to make the next one, because more the merrier on a trip like this. So pulling back into Tin Can, again, nothing wanted more than to get home and have a hot shower and get that salty water off. So hope you guys have liked the video. This is what we get up to on our skis. If you've got skis, highly recommend it. Till next time.